Hey guys, this is John the Hedgehog back from another episode of Pokemon Sword. In the last episode, we started Crown Tundra, and yeah, we went to Max Lair and somehow miraculously made it out alive and caught us a Suicune. Yay! And it looks like we may have have a little thing going on over here. But anyways, this is what we're gonna do next time. This time. So yeah, let's see what's going on with Peony. Ugh, it hurts. It ultra mega hurts. Naya, where's my darling Naya? What happened? This fine gentleman appeared to have tripped on a rock and struck his head. Ugh, the adventures aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned that firsthand now. Firsthand, I mean. I was just checking to see if my little girl was behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Behind some rocks is your daughter, a roly-coly, sir. There we go, I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down long. That kip's got me feeling right as rain. How about it then, lad? Did you find my daughter Naya? I did, but you don't say. So dear Naya set on staying away till she had her fill of this Dynamax Adventure stuff. And she wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Grand Peony Adventure. You know, I burned the candle at both ends, working out the best itinerary I could for my dear Naya's sake. But I guess she's at that age when she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time, and trying to press her into doing what I want to do probably won't win me any Dad of the Year awards. Alright then, what's your name, kid? Cheers, John H. My name is Peony. Wait, have I already told you so? Gah! Then it's twice as nice to meet you. Alright, we got Peony's young lead card. Let's have ourselves such a smashing adventure that my dear Niall be itching to join in the fun. Yes, let's. Now that's an ultra mega great response, just what I was hoping to hear. Gahaha. Now we're going to have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. So that's decided now then, John H. Let's get ourselves to Freezington. It's a town just a short ways off. Time for a strategic planning meeting for Peony's adventure. Oh, excuse me. I'll fill you in on the details once you get there. I say, let us reconvene post haste. Just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talked like that? Gah! Alright, let's go to Freezington. Alright. Time to head over here. There's the Dynamax battle right there. Hell, I might even do some of that off screen, because why not? There's an Audino. And of course, just like, so obviously there's a lot of Unovan Pokemon here. And I will say this, if you fight the Audinos here, they work just like in Black and White. They give off a lot of experience. So if you want to farm experience, farm Audino. Farm Audino. Hello, hello. What have we here? Another visitor? I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? Yes. Never mind, it hardly bears asking. After all, there is very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region, which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. Well, since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. And I got a bottleneck sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvests. I'm afraid it hasn't quite sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustrations based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance, hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at the statue by the fields in the center of our village. By the by, while you're here in Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now, then. And yes, just like in Isle of Armor, you can let your Pokeball roam free outside the Pokeball. Over here, John H. Alright. Let's go. Hello, Urshifu. How are you doing? Aha, you are here. Here you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. But as of this moment, it's also something far more important, our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough faffing about, John H. Let me tell you what the Peony Exploration team is after. Around here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. Not to mention, a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc., etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if you had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Naya. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. So here's to a grand adventure expedition, Chief John H. Chief? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us were gallantly off together? My dear Naya could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, of my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room, pining for her papa. God, nope, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So, I'll be the hold down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Gahaha. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. I got an expedition uniform. Yay. Just like in Isle of Armor, you get your own outfit. Gaha, look at that. Fits you like a glove. I bought some spare uniforms so that my dear Naya would have a few to change into, so there's enough to give you one. If you ever need to change or have a kit, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. I've got some different colored scars in there, so switch it up if you fancy a bit of style. Here, have these too. Got a legendary clue 1. This one's about the King of Bountiful Harvest. Legendary clue 3. This one's about the legendary golems or legendary giants, which is basically for those of you who aren't living under a rock and play Pokemon before. We're talking about Regirock, Reggie, Ice Reggie Steel, and the new Reggies, Regieleki and Regidrago. And for legendary clue 3 are the 3 Galarian versions of the legendary birds, Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. The legendary clues I've meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated tally watching. First off, why not have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest? Seems like the King's bonds with its loyal steed, or whatever you call it, ran proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it the Sacred Bond of the Sovereign instead. There's a great big statue of it banging in this middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. Maybe it's because the crown is literally on your desk. Yeah, it's just like, I don't really care for wearing them much. I like going through the whole game with just my default clothes on, but y'all can, by all means, y'all can keep the outfit on. I just like going with it on. There's no need to, like, do that. Oh, anyways. I've just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. Oh, and this is what I mean. In this game, you get another Master Ball. This is supposed to be one Ultra Mega Quarker of a ball. Use it wherever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come on back to the base camp anytime. Can't miss it. Just look for the Adventuring Crew flag I struck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyways, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. And yes, that's what I mean. That's what I meant by if you used your Master Ball on Zakin, it's okay because Peony and the Crown Tundra will give you another Master Ball, so you actually get 2 Master Balls in this game if you haven't used the one that you got from Magnolia or the other professor. So yeah, I think we have 2 Master Balls. I don't think I used mine last time. Yeah, we have 2 Master Balls. So yeah, I plan on using those because, I mean, why have 2 Master Balls sitting in the room? Let's get this crown real quick. I won't say I get the crown. Hey Chief, my pillows caught your eye, eh? Your pillow. Oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. No, it's not. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest on my head on, and I found this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it. You mean you want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with a legendary Pokemon? Gah, ultra mega seriously. This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on then, have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend bat down. You tamed a wooden crown. You put the wooden crown in the bag, so yeah. Alright. So, I think it's rather obvious what we should do with this crown. It's rather obvious what we should do with this crown. Ooh, and there's the Registeel's resting place. There's Registeel's resting. Alright. Actually, I think I'm gonna end this off here. This will be perfect for for our next episode. I think we got a good bit done today. So next time on Pokemon Sword and Shield Crown Tundra, we will be putting the crown on that statue's head, and hopefully might encounter the legendary Pokemon that was called the King of Harvest. Alright guys, so if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment on the screen. And please hit that notification bell for some more quality content. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time.